Flores, for instance, and several others are convinced that the Comanche pressure on buffalo numbers was such that even without the white hunters at some point, that increased ability to take the buffalo, both because they were now mounted and they also had arrows that were tipped with metal now instead of flint, which were easier to reuse, and they were cheaper. A lot of things that made them more useful. And also because the buffalo is a unique species in that it doesn't have a self-regulating birth control like a lot of animal groups do. Bison numbers are governed by how many bison they are, and do they die before they have more bison? You know, what's the food like? And we know that out here, even during that period of time, you can say we have this trend of dry, temperate climate, but within that trend, we have enormous variations out here on the Llano because of the altitude and because of the dryness. You know, that little changes have big impact in a place like this. So buffalo numbers were always, in a sense, sort of critical. If in a year or a time of 4 or 5 years worth of drought, which we know is a very typical circumstance here, and numbers are down and hunters come in and take the best reproductive parts of that group, then you have a group of animals that are always on the edge of not necessarily extinction, but certainly on the edge of having a serious problem in keeping their numbers up. So the Comanche, they were such good hunters, and they were growing in number that they had made a huge impact on the buffalo themselves.